Miles to Go, Chapter 45. There are times when the great cosmic architect gives us brief glimpses of the blueprint, so we can do our part. Alan Christopherson's diary. 2 days later, we walked into Butte, Montana, which has the coolest city sign I'd ever seen, an old mining rig strung with white lights. Butte's a first-rate town, with movie theaters and shopping malls and at least a dozen hotels to choose from. I chose the Hampton Inn, and at the recommendation of the hotel clerk, Kaylami and I ate dinner at a nearby steakhouse called the Montana Club. We were waiting for our main entrees when I was struck by a flash of genius. Must have shown on my face because Kaylami gave me a puzzled look. "What?" "Nothing," I said. "Why are you looking at me like that?" "I was just thinking," I said vaguely. "So let me ask you something. If you could suddenly have any life at all, what would it look like?" "You mean like if I could be queen of the world or Britney Spears?" I grinned. I was thinking of something a little more realistic. She thought about my question. "Well, since this is fantasy and I could have anything, I'd live in a nice home near a college where I could go to school to be a lawyer. The home doesn't need to be a mansion, just a nice place that smells good. I wouldn't want to be treated like a foster child anymore, but I'd still want to live with someone who was a little older so she could teach me things that people with normal lives already know. But she would still be fun and joke and stuff and not bust my chops all the time. Someone like you." "I'm no fun," I said. "See, you're always joking," she replied, "and would go to a movie now and then or bowling or hiking. And I'd go to school and work a job, and I would help out around the house because I wouldn't want my roommate to think I was a freeloader." "Are you sure that's really what you want?" I asked. "That would be heaven." "What if I can make it happen?" She looked at me curiously. "Then I'd say you were an angel or something." "An angel, huh?" I got up from the table. I need to make a call. We slept in the next morning, a rare luxury. We showered and dressed, then went downstairs for the complimentary breakfast. "Yellowstone awaits," Kaylami said, spreading cream cheese over a bagel. "Ready to hit the road?" "Nope, not today." "No?" "We've been putting in a lot of miles lately. I thought we should take a day off. Have a play day." Her face lit with excitement. "Really? I think we deserve it. We should go bowling, have a nice lunch, maybe go shopping." Her smile grew. "Sounds awesome. I hope you don't mind, but a friend of mine's going to join us." "You have a friend in Butte?" "No, she actually lives in Spokane. She's driving all the way here." "Is she like a girlfriend?" "No, just a good friend." "When's she coming?" "She should be here any minute." I was getting directions from the clerk at the front desk, the nearest bowling alley, when Nicole walked into the lobby. She smiled when she saw me. "Alan?" We embraced. "It's good to see you," I said. It had only been 18 days, but it already felt like a year since I'd left Spokane. Nicole looked around the hotel lobby. "Where is she?" "Kaylami, come here," I said, waving her over. "Meet my friend." Kaylami had been watching our reunion. She set her pancakes down and walked over. "This is my friend Nicole," I said. "Hello," Kaylami said, sounding uncharacteristically formal. "It's nice to meet you." "It's nice meeting you too," Nicole said. "Alan's told me a lot about you." "Good things, I hope." "All good," Nicole said. "Do you mind me hanging out with you guys today?" "No problem." Nicole turned to me. "So what's on the agenda?" "I think some bowling might be in order," I said. Nicole asked Kaylami, "Do you like to bowl?" "Who doesn't?" Kaylami said. "Then let's go bowling," Nicole said. Kaylami looked back and forth between us. "If you two would rather just be alone—" "Absolutely not," I said. Nicole shook her head. "Sorry, you're stuck with us." Kaylami smiled. "Good. Sounds fun." We climbed into Nicole's Malibu and drove a few miles to Kingpin Lanes. We were all pretty bad bowlers, and our combined scores wouldn't equal a decent IQ, but that only added to the fun. After one throw, Kaylami said, "What does one of my bowling balls and a drunk have in common?" "What?" I said. "Chances are they'll both end up in the gutter." Afterward, we walked through a mall, and Nicole and Kaylami went off clothes shopping while I browsed a bookstore and then sat in the courtyard to read a magazine and drink an orange Julius. An hour later, they found me. "Look what Nicole bought me," Kaylami said excitedly, holding up a denim jacket with white stitching and rhinestones. "This cool coat." "She picked it out," Nicole said. "She's got great taste. She helped me find the perfect pair of jeans." I smiled. They had already connected. After the mall, we headed back over to the Montana Club for lunch. Nicole got a phone call on her way into the restaurant and stayed out in the restaurant's lobby while Kaylami and I sat down at our table. "So what do you think of Nicole?" I asked. "You two should get married." I smiled wryly. "That's not what I meant." "I think she's really cool. She should go to Yellowstone with us." "No, she's got to get back to school." Kaylami looked disappointed. A few minutes later, Nicole entered the dining room and sat down in a chair next to Kaylami across from me. "Everything okay?" I asked. It was my sister, she said, rolling her eyes. She calls a lot now. She turned to Kaylami. So what's good? I had the French dip and sweet potato fries last night, Kaylami said. They were both awesome. I'm going to try making those fries someday. You can cook, Nicole asked. A few things. I make a mean grilled cheese sandwich and I can make pizza dough. I thought of being a chef once. That or a judge. Nicole laughed. You have diverse tastes. Well, in both cases, you have to make sure things are done right. You're right, Nicole said. You're absolutely right. The waitress came and took our orders, and then Kaylami left to use a restroom. When she was gone, I said, So what do you think? Nicole smiled. I think she's great. I think it's a great idea. What if it doesn't work out? Nicole nodded. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, if we ever do, but I'm not worried. I have a good feeling about her. It will be nice having company again. Do you want to ask her, or should I? Maybe you should. A few minutes later, Kaylami returned. After she sat down, I said to her, Remember our talk last night when you told me about your perfect world? She put her napkin in her lap. Yeah. Did you mean it? She looked at me quizzically. Yeah, I mean, it was just wishful thinking, but I hope that something like that happens someday. Well, someday is today. She looked back and forth between us. What do you mean? Nicole didn't drive all this way just to go bowling. She came to meet you. Kaylami looked at Nicole. Why would you do that? Because, I said, Nicole's your perfect world. She's smart and fun. She lives less than a mile from Gonzaga University, and she's willing to take you in as her roommate, pay for your room, and help you get into school as long as you get good grades, help out around the house, and are respectful. Kaylami's eyes darted back and forth between both of us. Are you kidding me? What do you think? Nicole asked. After a moment, she said, It's like a dream come true. She turned to Nicole. Why would you do that? You don't even know me. No, but I know Alan, and I trust him. Kaylami's eyes welled up. Can't believe this. The waiter brought our food. After he was gone, I said, There is one catch. What's that? Kaylami said. You need to leave this afternoon. Nicole's headed back to Spokane as soon as we finish lunch. Kaylami looked surprised, but Yellowstone. Yellowstone's not going anywhere, I said. She looked down at her food. Well, for once I'm not hungry. So what's your decision? Nicole asked. A big smile crossed her lips. Yes, thank you, yes. We finished eating, then Nicole drove us back to the hotel. I stayed in the lobby with Nicole while Kaylami ran upstairs to get her things. Remember what I said to you the day you left? Nicole asked. The happiest I've ever been was when I was taking care of someone. She smiled at me. Once again, you've changed my life. Well, no one deserves a chance more than Kaylami. She's lucky to have a mentor like you. She'll go far. A big smile crossed Nicole's face. Thank you. A few minutes later, Kaylami came into the lobby carrying her backpack. Ready? I asked. Yeah. We went outside and I put her bag in the Malibu's trunk. I'm going to miss walking with you, Kaylami said. I looked at her fondly. Me too. Be a good roommate and a good judge or chef. Make me proud. I will. I promise. She looked down. Will I ever see you again? Absolutely. She hugged me, then she turned to Nicole. Let's go, Rumi. She climbed into the car. Nicole walked up and hugged me. Another goodbye. It was hard enough the first time. I hate goodbye, I said. How about I just say see you later? Promise? I promise. I'll call to see how things are going. I look forward to it. She was starting to tear up, so she quickly kissed my cheek and climbed into the car and started it. Bye, she said sweetly. Goodbye, I said. Kaylami waved as they drove off. Alone again, I said. I took a deep breath, then went up to my room. I took a long, hot bath.